Hello friends, Namaskar. I am Professor Rajendra Korani, lecturer in applied mechanics. Last year, I started my own YouTube channel, Teach Easy. In the previous semester, I have uploaded the video lectures of the subject strength of materials, mechanics of structures, and design of structures. This semester, I will be uploading the videos for theory of structure and applied mechanics. Keeping an eye on the upcoming unit test, which is MCQ based, I am presenting the first MCQ video on unit number 1 of applied mechanics, that is mechanics and force systems. The explanation for the correct answers are given in it. It's my humble request to view the complete video, give the likes and share it to your friends. Please subscribe my channel by hitting the bell and pressing all to get the notifications of new uploadings. Without wasting the time, let us start with the MCQs. Question number 1. The science which deals with action of forces on the bodies at rest is known as A. Dynamics, B. Statics, C. Kinetics, D. Kinematics. Now, this is the definition of statics, and hence the correct answer is B. Statics. Question number 2. The science which deals with action of forces on the bodies in motion is known as A. Dynamics, B. Statics, C. Kinetics, and D. Kinematics. Now, this is the definition of dynamics, hence the correct answer is A. Dynamics. Question number 3. The science which deals with the action of forces on the bodies in motion without considering the masses of the bodies is known as A. Dynamics, B. Statics, C. Kinetics, and D. Kinematics. Now here the bodies in motion are studied, but the masses of the bodies are not considered. That means it is dealing with the pure motion of the body. Hence it is nothing but kinematics. Hence the correct answer is D. Kinematics. Question number 4. The science which deals with action of forces on the bodies in motion considering the masses of the bodies is known as A. Dynamics, B. Statics, C. Kinetics, and D. Kinematics. Now here the masses are considered, and hence the correct answer is kinetic, C. Kinetics. Question number 5. The quantity of matter present in the body, which is also the measure of inertia of the body, is known as A. Weight of the body, B. Force on the body, C. Mass of the body, and D. None of the above. Now this description is of the mass of the body, hence the correct answer is C. Mass of the body. Question number 6. The body which does not change its shape and size even after loading is known as A. Rigid body, B. Elastic body, C. Deformable body, and D. Plastic body. Now the body which do not deform at all even after the loading is known as rigid body. Hence the correct answer is A. Rigid body. Question number 7. All the bodies which are considered in applied mechanics are assumed to be A. Elastic, B. Rigid, C. Deformable, and D. Plastic. Now all the bodies which we will be considering in applied mechanics are assumed to be rigid. Hence the correct answer is B. Rigid. Question number 8. The body which changes its shape and size after loading is known as A. Rigid body, B. Elastic body, C. Deformable body, and D. Plastic body. The bodies which deform due to loading are known as deformable body. Hence the correct answer is C. Deformable body. Question number 9. The physical quantities which are independent of other quantities are called as A. Derived quantities, B. Scalar quantities, C. Fundamental quantities, and D. Vector quantities. Now, quantities which are independent are known as fundamental quantity. Hence, correct answer is C. Fundamental quantities. Question number 10. Which of the following are fundamental unit quantities? Quantities. A. Time, B. Length, C. Temperature, D. All the above. Now, time, length, and temperature all are fundamental quantities. Hence, the correct answer is D. All the above. Question number 11. Which of the following is not a fundamental quantity? A. Mass, B. Force, C. Current, D. Luminous intensity. Now, such type of questions are mesmerizing. See, look here, which of the following is not a fundamental quantity? Means out of the quantities which is not fundamental. Mass is fundamental, current is fundamental, luminous intensity is fundamental. The only quantity which is not fundamental is force. Hence, the correct answer is B. Force. Question number 12. The physical quantities which are obtained with the help of fundamental quantities are called as A. Derived quantities, B. Scalar quantities, C. Fundamental quantities, and D. Vector quantities. The quantities which are derived with the help of fundamental quantities are known as derived quantities. Hence, the correct answer is A. Derived quantities. Question number 13. Which of the following are derived quantities? A. Time, B. Velocity, C. Density, D. Both B and C. Now, time is not a derived quantity, velocity is derived quantity, density is derived quantity. Hence, the correct answer is both B and C above. Question number 14. Which of the following is not a derived quantity? Again, it is a not. A. Area, B. Force, C. Current, and D. Momentum. Now, area is derived quantity, force is derived quantity, momentum is derived quantity. Only quantity which is not derived fundamental quantity is current. Hence, the correct answer is C. Current. Question number 15. The physical quantities which can be described completely by their magnitudes only are called as A. Derived quantities, B. Scalar quantities, C. Fundamental quantities, and D. Vector quantities. Now, this is the definition of scalar quantities. Hence, the correct answer is B. Scalar quantities. Question number 16. The physical quantities which require magnitude as well as direction for their complete description are called as A. Derived quantities, B. Scalar quantities, C. Fundamental quantities, and D. Vector quantities. This is the perfect meaning of vector quantities. Hence, the correct answer is D. Vector quantities. Question number 17. Which of the following are vector quantities? A. Displacement, B. Velocity, C. Density, and D. Both A and B above. Now, displacement is vector quantity, velocity is vector quantity, density is not a vector quantity. Hence, the correct answer is D. Both A and B above. Question number 18. Which of the following is a scalar quantity? Displacement, velocity, energy, and force. Displacement is a vector quantity, velocity is a vector quantity, energy is scalar quantity, and force is again vector quantity. So, correct answer is C. Energy. Question number 19. Which of the following is not a vector quantity? A. Area, B. Force, C. Current, D. Momentum. Force is a vector quantity, current is vector quantity, momentum is vector quantity, area is not. Hence, the correct answer is A. Area. Question number 20. Which of the following is not a scalar quantity? A. Area, B. Mass, C. Momentum, D. Work done. Area is scalar quantity, mass is scalar quantity, work done is also a scalar quantity. The only quantity which is not scalar is momentum. Hence, the correct answer is C. Momentum. Question number 21. Which of the following is a fundamental unit? A. Newton second, B. Newton, C. seconds, and D. Newton meter. Newton itself basically is not fundamental unit. So Newton second is not fundamental unit. Newton is not fundamental unit. Newton meter is also not fundamental unit. So the fundamental units is C. seconds. Question number 22. Which of the following is derived unit? A. Newton, B. kilogram, C. candela, D. ampere. Kilogram is derived unit. The kilogram is fundamental unit, sorry. Candela is fundamental unit. Ampere is also fundamental unit. The only derived unit is Newton. Hence the correct answer is A. Newton. Question number 23. The force of gravitational attraction exerted by the earth on the body is known as A. mass of the body, B. inertia, C. weight of the body, D. none of the above. Now the force of gravitational attraction means it is weight, hence the correct answer is C. weight of the body. Question number 24. The force required to produce an acceleration of 1 meter per second square in a body of mass 1 kg is known as A. unit mass, B. unit force, C. unit weight, and D. none of the above. This is the definition of force of 1 Newton or unit force. Hence the correct answer is B. unit force. Question number 25. The weight of the body of mass 1 kilogram is A. 1 Newton, B. 1 kg, C. 9.81 Newton, D. none of the above. Now 1 Newton is not the correct answer. 1 kg is mass. 9.81 Newton is the correct answer, because if you write weight is equal to m into g, so 1 into 9.81 meter per second square, so that will be kg meter per second square, and kg meter per second square is Newton. Hence the correct answer is C. 9.81 Newton. Question number 26. The characteristics or specifications of a force are A. magnitude, B. direction, C. point of application, D. all the above. Now characteristics or specifications are those things which are very much essential to describe a force completely, and they are magnitude, direction, point of application, all of them. Hence the correct answer is D. all the above. Question number 27. If all the forces acting on a body lie in the same plane, then they are said to be A. coplanar, B. non-coplanar, C. parallel, and D. concurrent. When all the forces acting on the body lie in the same plane, they are said to be coplanar. Hence the correct answer is A. coplanar. Question number 28. If the lines of actions of all the forces acting on the body are parallel to each other, then they are said to be A. coplanar, B. non-coplanar, C. parallel, D. concurrent. Now here all the forces are having the lines of actions which are parallel to each other, so all these forces are known as parallel forces. Hence the correct answer is C. parallel. Question number 29. If all the forces acting on the body pass through the same point, then they are said to be A. coplanar, B. non-coplanar, C. parallel, and D. concurrent. When all the forces pass through the same point, the forces are said to be concurrent. Hence the correct answer is D. concurrent. Question number 30. If all the forces acting on the same line of action then they are said to be A. coplanar, B. collinear, C. parallel, and D. concurrent. All the forces are acting along the same line, so these forces are known as collinear forces. Hence, the correct answer is B. collinear. Thank you. Once again, I am making an appeal that you please give the likes, share it to your friends, and subscribe for my channel. Thank you.